Yo, what's up? It's your boy Tiny Tempah, and you're watching Wrap Up TV. I would describe my sound as being very eclectic. I like to experiment with a lot of different genres of music. I see my music as a melting pot for that, so I like to throw in a lot of different genres into a blender and just blend them all in and pour them back out. And that's what my music sounds like. You can listen to a hip hop track and hear elements of drum and bass, elements of reggae, elements of rock, elements of ska, all in one song. And I really like that because I feel that music is very, very eclectic nowadays. Also, I describe the sound of the album as having some of your favorite songs, out there on your iPod and just pressing the shuffle button. That's what it sounds like. No two songs sound the same. They never really correlate with each other. First album Discovery is coming out in May. Really, really excited about it. I've done a few collaborations. I've worked with a guy called Range. He's signed to Rock Nation. He's doing his thing. Had a big tune with Rick Ross, and yeah, we done a real nice track on there called Just a Little. No one actually knows this, but I've worked with Luke Still from Empire the Sun. You may know him from Jay-Z's Blueprint 3 as well, and he done a song for me called Illusion, which is really, really cool. I've also collaborated with Ellie Goulding. She's from the UK, very like Florence and the Machine type. She's doing incredibly well. She's just signed to Cherry Tree out here, so yeah, she's going to be doing some real big things. Labyrinth, of course, who's done Pass Out and Frisky, and Swedish House Mafia, Miami to Ibiza, which is pretty cool, and Kelly Rowland for Invincible. Kelly Rowland was in the UK. She came over to do promo, and she was on a radio station, and they asked her what she was feeling in the UK at the time, and she said, "Tiny Tempah, Pass Out." I'm digging that. So the two radio presenters were like, "Well, we have his number. Why don't you call?" It was that kind of show, Why don't you call him? And she was like, okay. So then she called me. We had a little chat on the phone, and then we ended up meeting a few weeks later at a festival. And I was like, "Look, listen, man, I got this song. I really want you to jump on it. I think we can make it a smash." And she was up for it, and so we did. Some of my favourite American artists at the minute, I'd have to say Kanye West would be my overall favourite. He's absolutely incredible. He's definitely transcended the stereotypes of rap and what a rapper should be, and how, and the rapper's longevity. Exactly the same for Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj is somebody who will eventually be able to do that. And I really like what she does with the English accent. And it seems to be something that people really embrace over here, which is always a good thing. She's done extremely well. There's loads of people just surfacing about, but I'd say those would probably be the three that really, really do it for me. I reckon Rihanna, in terms of becoming a global success, she's managed to do really, really well, and she's a really great live performer. I supported her in the UK. She's amazing. Usher's also amazing. He's really, really good at what he does. There's so much American talent. That's what you guys do, innit? That was incredible. I didn't know what to expect with Rihanna. You think megastar, you're supporting a megastar. She's not gonna know you. She's not gonna care. But it was actually the complete opposite, and it's nice to see somebody, behind the glitz and glamour and the flashing lights, are just a regular, ordinary girl. We're age mates. We're more or less the same age, and she was on tour on this mega world tour with her two best friends, and I think that's so cool. Like, little things like that should always be with her girls all the time. We went out partying a few times, and she's just a really cool girl. She seemed very thankful and grateful of the fact that I was able to open up for her. She heard everything that was going on in the UK, and she did her research, and I like that. She's a real nice girl. We partied on the last day of the tour, and I know she likes to party, but she really remained civil and demure, and I quite like that. We definitely have high expectations of who you are and how you are, and she definitely lived up to that. A little glass of champagne here and there.